Good morning from Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. It is very busy this morning because Tet holiday is over, which is Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year, which is celebrated here as well. Yesterday was a Monday, which you'd think everyone would come back to work on that day, but no, Tuesday is the day, and it is definitely a lot busier.
We are braving the crowds to go try some egg coffee and get a good breakfast. We've arrived at Little Hanoi Egg Coffee, and we've got our egg coffees here.
Everything that you drink in Vietnam needs to have ice. It's too hot here not to. And it's interesting, the reason that there's egg on the top of this coffee, it's like a replacement for milk. So Hanoi is the capital of Vietnam, and at the time that this was invented, milk was too expensive for the people of Hanoi, who were poorer at the time, but eggs were a realistic alternative. So they took egg yolk, mixed them with sugar, and turned it into the foam that everyone likes on their coffee.
And there's a quick guide on how you eat it here. So what we're gonna do is try the topping first. Yum.
So sweet, it's like on the way to becoming a meringue.
I thought I wasn't gonna like it because I get the egg ick really easily, but it doesn't have those strong eggy flavors. It just tastes like sweet, thick, creamy. It's really good. If you love pavlova or like macaroons, this is that flavor without being crunchy.
This is delicious. If anyone has never tried egg coffee before, go find a Little Hanoi Egg Coffee cafe and try it out. You might have to fly to Vietnam though.
Second step is to kind of drink the coffee with the egg topping, so you can use a spoon or a straw. Yum. Now that we've finally tried egg coffee, it's time to head for some breakfast.
We're headed to a banh mi shop that we've never been before called Banh Mi Thanks.
I got the chicken one. Yum. It looks like it's packed full. Should be good.
And I got what they recommended. I asked, what's your favorite? And she told me this one. I had a lot of mixed meats on it. Looks chocker block full. Some chicken, some different kinds of pork, some pate, vegetables, some ham. This looks like a good banh mi. Next step is to indulge. I'm gonna try it right now. Let's see how it tastes. There's such a nice like barbecue savory flavor in this one, and the bread is excellent. It's so light and airy and crispy. I'm definitely gonna miss this breakfast when we leave here.
My turn. I'm extra hungry this morning, so I'm very excited for this. I always love the chicken ones for breakfast because they're a little bit lighter. You taste the veggies, they're nice and fresh. It's just a good breakfast sandwich.
I thought that was a great banh mi.
It was okay for me. I thought I was getting chicken that kind of had like the cured meat and pork floss also in it, and pate, which is just my personal preference to not have. So Tana definitely liked it a little bit more than I did.
And one thing that I found is we had a banh mi that was loaded up with butter. There's a balance between the amount of butter and the amount of pate. And I think for the North American palate, the more butter and less pate is probably preferred, but we're out here in Vietnam, so that's what it is. Now that we are full and fueled up for the day, we are heading to the War Remnants Museum. This is not a happy event for tourists, I think, or it shouldn't be, but it's an educational one because when you grow up in a country or in a region of the world, you're taught one way to think, and other countries have different ways of thinking and viewing situations. So this museum is going to be kind of an eye-opening experience to hopefully show us a different side of the Vietnam War story.
We're just walking through this park, but I feel like some of these are quite low. It's only 10 a.m. right now, and I swear it's over 33 degrees. It is so swelteringly hot in this city. I'm really hoping this museum is going to be air conditioned.
You'll know you arrived when you see the military vehicles outside, and for less than $10, this is a super affordable thing for you to do on your trip. I don't know your background, but I only have ever seen military vehicles in video games and movies, but seeing them in real life just puts it all into perspective, especially the size of these bombs. This honestly blew my mind. This museum did a great job of telling their story, and I didn't realize this, but the Vietnam-America War was not as simple as it sounds. Sierra and I discuss our thoughts a little bit further in the video, but without getting too political, my biggest takeaway has to be how much loss both sides of war realize and how terrible it is.
For a quick break, we're decompressing at a local cafe that we found near the museum, and we have some delicious drinks. This one's sugarcane juice with mint and peach, and this one is a cold brew with orange and passion fruit. And they are so refreshing. Our next stop is going to be to check out Book Street and the post office, and on the way we'll let you know our thoughts about the museum.
All right, we finished our drinks, finished decompressing. My thoughts on the museum, the War Remnants Museum, are that it's very eye-opening. It's pretty sad. Some horrific events happened in that war, and if you ever come to Ho Chi Minh City, I think it's kind of like a must-see activity because of the education that you're gonna get and just learning about world history and how different places view things.
It's hard to walk through museums like that because it's really sad, but I also think it's really important to do it even though it's sad. It's all about like learning how they view their history from a different perspective versus what I feel like we get taught in school. So it's always good to learn both sides of every story. We made it to Book Street and we're on a mission to find a postcard to send to my grandma.
Very wholesome experience.
Earlier in Chiang Mai, you saw me make this notebook. There's some stamps here, so I'm gonna add a few stamps to the second page. Had a lot of fun, and now this is my page from Vietnam. Found the postcard.
Now that we have our couple of postcards, we need to go to the post office, get some stamps to write in them, and send them off. Step one with the postcard is to write it. There is areas in this post office with a bunch of space to do that.
Hi, Grandma. Okay, my messages are all written, and now we need to go get some stamps. We've got our stamps, so now I'm gonna stick them on. She should get these in 1 month.
After a full day like that, before dinner, we need a little snack to get us through the rest of this time. We came to Old Faithful 7-Eleven.
And we missed it so much, we went a little crazy. We got both an onigiri to try, and then they had this bulgogi beef kimbap, which looked really good. And then we saw a peanut butter and strawberry jam toasty. And now this just feels nostalgic like home, so we'll have to give it a try.
I got a beef with furikake.
And I got a tuna mayo.
Let's try it.
Cheers.
Pretty good. Mine is quite flavorful.
They're definitely not as filled as the ones in Thailand. That time I actually got some filling. It's pretty good.
And now for the beef bulgogi roll. It is warmed up. Nice flavors of the bulgogi, nice and warm. If you like sushi and you like beef bulgogi, you will like this.
It's got an egg in there too. It's just a good meal. And finally, for dessert, we're gonna do the peanut butter and jam toasty.
It's on a croissant. I'm getting some hints of jam, but I need a bigger bite, I think.
Yum.
That is a nice nostalgic taste. So flaky and crispy too.
It just tastes like if you made like a grilled peanut butter sandwich.
Mm-hmm. We have just arrived at 4 P's Pizza. Sierra told me this is maybe some of the best pizza in the world.
That's what I've heard. I've heard it even rivals Italy.
I'm excited.
One thing that I've never seen before and I'm so excited about is that you can do a half and half pizza and customize how many slices it comes in. This is an indecisive girl's dream.
We're gonna go for 4 different flavors so that we can try as many things off of the menu without blowing the bank account, and 1 appetizer that Sierra said everyone recommends.
This is mashed potatoes with house-made raclette cheese and then some pizza dough to eat with it. Buddy. Yum!
I swear I thought you were just gonna eat that off the spoon.
Let's give it a try. Oh my gosh, I can't explain it other than the best baked potato with cheese you've ever had.
All right, my turn now. It's like a nice creamy potato on the pizza dough. I have no more words than Sierra. This is really good. First up, we have a beef boco pizza. This is a traditional soup to Vietnam, like a beef stew, and this one is found on a pizza.
No!
I think there's a bit of like coconut in the sauce. It has reminds me a bit of cow soy actually, with beef, potato, herbs, and it came with a sauce that we drizzled all over top. I'm gonna have to try the soup now to know if it tastes anything like it, but this is really good if it does.
And I have here the teriyaki chicken pizza. Yum. Nice teriyaki flavor. I think it's seaweed on top. It's a very different tasting pizza, but the crust is so soft and light. It's really good.
I learned my lesson the first time. I'm gonna have to support this pizza to get it in my mouth. This is the Parma ham margarita pizza with burrata, which we've spread all over the top of it. I'm gonna take a big bite. When you order burrata, there's no version that you can get bad, because when you're ordering it, you're usually at an Italian place or like a pizza restaurant, and this is just such a nice creamy topping to a pizza with Parma ham on it. So I'm really enjoying this, and it reminds me of some Italian restaurants we've been to in Vancouver actually.
And finally, I have the Milano salami margarita pizza. This would be my go-to pizza to order in Italy or back home in Vancouver. So to have it here, it's so delicious. It is probably my favorite, I think, out of all of them.
Just like that, our night is over.
We're ending with some ice cream.